Hello, I'm Nick Custer, and this is Jennie Moench, and this is the Creative Alliance Showcase. You might know me from my poetry books, performances, acting, or just seeing me on the street. You might know Jennie from her awesome library of Flint Flint Project books.
Yeah, 2 of them now.
2 of them.
Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Her fiction, which includes
3 novels.
3 novels. What else do you have going on, Jennie?
Well, I do a little painting too under Jennie Lynn. But you can see everything if you go to our website, flintunderground.org. And you can see well, you'll soon be able to see your stuff too, probably starting in December.
It's funny, I just found, I was looking at Flint Underground online the other day, Googled it. And there's like a whole archive called Take No Prisoners. It's called the Flint Underground, just like 80s music from Flint that was recorded, like punk music and stuff.
I think I ran into those guys.
So we try to get those,
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see, because I ran into them. I was
If you guys are watching, that's awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
Come on the show, be dope.
Yeah, I ran into them when I was doing an art walk video. I said, I told somebody, oh, I'm with Flint Underground, so they would know where to look for their video. And this other guy says, I'm Flint Underground. I was like, oh, well,
She wants to fight
anyway.
you, it sounds like.
Yeah.
She come here, we'll do it live on TV.
Oh, but anyway, and I am a local artist and writer. If you want to see any of my books, Bones and Flint Project Volume 2 are now available anywhere books are sold, including as ebooks. And I wanted to put my little website right here.
Right there.
Yeah, so that you can look it up if you're interested. You might want to buy a book. Please. Okay. But Flint Underground, though, it is pretty cool. We are also on Flint Public Comcast Public Access Channel 17.
That's probably where you're watching us if you're not on the internet.
Mondays at 6 o'clock. Every Monday we will have one video or another from our Flint Underground site. Yeah, we got.
But if you are watching us on TV right now and you want to see a different video, we got a wealth of stuff that Jennie goes out in the community and records. You know, open mics, this show, performances at the local. Check it out at flintunderground.org.
Yeah, you should go there. It's cool.
So this, of course, is the Creative Alliance Showcase. You might be asking yourself, what is the Creative Alliance? Well, the Creative Alliance is artists and activists. We are painters, poets, organizers, dancers, actors, models, photographers, filmmakers, writers, DJs, musicians, designers, comedians, performers. That's a mouthful. Our mission is to organize events and activities that support art, culture, education in this community. We want to encourage an atmosphere that makes people proud to live in Flint. If this sounds like an organization that you'd be interested in joining, we meet at Churchill's on Saginaw Street every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, except for the 3rd Wednesday, where we meet at the Good Beans Cafe on Grand Traverse and
that's a lot of fun.
2nd Avenue for our Creative Collab Night, which is like an open mic, open canvas.
Right. So if you can either be a musician, a poet, a writer, a musician, did I say that right? Or an artist and do the open canvas. And that is also videotaped, and that is another one of the videos on the flintunderground.org site, so you can see yourself on TV to sign up and sign a waiver. Anyway,
so if you're interested in becoming a member of the CA, you can show up at the meetings, the collab night, or you can get a hold of Jennie on Facebook, or you can send her an email. That's JENNY6300577@yahoo.com.
Right.
I'm sure it'll show it out there. It is.
Yeah,
right there on the screen. So today the guests on our show will be the famous local comedians Penis Philbin, Tom Sumner, who's a local radio host, and our musical guests are going to be the Decker Street Music Department. But I think we're meeting up at their house after the show.
We're going to do that as a live
on the spot.
Yeah. Well, kind of like a live cam, but it's really it's not a live.
It's like a Thanksgiving cam. We're going to get fed. They're going to get exposed. Everybody wins.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So that'll be a little bit different, but it'll be fun. And they are so cool. They are the Surfer Rock, and they're also on the video for the Art Rock video for November. Yeah. If you watch that, the very end of it.
So we call ourselves the Creative Alliance Showcase. We say all this stuff, come Creative Alliance events. We never talk about the events really. I mean, we show them on the website, of course. But let's talk about, we just had like a little art prize-esque contest, Flint style.
Yeah, we called it the Flint Art Garden Art Contest. And we ended up with
We have so
7
much art, we have to
entries.
double that.
Yeah.
Art contest,
Yes,
can't beat that.
find art is a long, anyway. If you look on Facebook, you can find the Facebook page, and I'm keeping it there, so you can see the entries that were in there, and then we'll show you the entries too. But also because we want to start having that contest regularly, and what we did is we let people put their name and phone number and the amount of if somebody wanted to buy the whole piece on the painting, and we did have somebody that actually sold the painting because they did that. And on top of that, you can win a cash prize. And I think after this contest, we're going to start like pulling together the entry fees, which is like $6. And then if you win the first prize and only have one prize, then you get half of the...
so like a 50-50?
Yeah, like a 50-50. Plus, again, you'll be able to put your name and your phone number on your art piece, and maybe you'll sell it, you know? Who knows? You never know.
So we're going to try to do that again when?
Probably maybe in January.
In January?
We'll announce it, though. But in the meantime, you want to see the pieces.
Yeah, let's see some of the entries.
Yeah, let's look. Our first entry was Saginaw Street by Edwin Custer. It was a large oil painting on canvas. The second was Charter Revision by Terry Bankert, and that's a pen and paper drawing in a frame. And the next one is Silk Screened. It's Fender Stratocaster by Justin Faber, and that is a plastisol screen print, and that was about a life size of a guitar. A Timeless Heart by Olivia Armendez is an acrylic painting. It's about an average sized painting, not real big but not small. Lotus Rebel by our own Pauly Everett is a large piece of canvas, like a tapestry, and it's spray paint, acrylic, oil, pastel, and automotive paint was used for that one. The Graduate by me, Jennie Lynn. That's an oil painting on masonite. That one was a 2-foot by 4-foot painting. And then the last one was Nazi Zombies by Ivan Loftus, and that was made of paper, not it's made of paper and that was painted, but it's not paper mache. It's just pieces of paper. And now I will tell you the winners were, since we already know.
Do we need a drum roll?
Okay, well, we'll start with third prize. Third prize was Justin Faber, and if you noticed the guitar, the Fender guitar, he came in third. That's really cool. Kind of a...
It's got like day glow colors to it, so you can look black light, it kind of glows out.
Great. And then second prize was Pauly Everett, our very own Pauly Everett. He did
of course, his original artwork.
And he's pretty popular in this area. And then first prize was the first painting by Edwin Custer.
Let's go back and see that real quick.
Yeah. So anyway, if you're interested in being in the next contest we have, or anything that has to do with Creative Alliance, you have to be a member of Creative Alliance, or just show up and we'll fit you in.
For sure. How long will those staying on?
Oh, those are going to be up until the 1st of December, which is pretty soon here, if not already. By the time this gets on TV. If you do sit before the 1st of December, they are in the hallway between 501 and Wise Guys Pizza on Saginaw Street. You know,
very cool.
They share a common hallway. And it's very
cool.
Okay, so you want to
time for the event?
Want to do the event?
A little light this month on events, but it's not so bad. Let's see, November 30th, 7 o'clock at the Flint Local 432. We'll have Mama Soul headlining with Maria Rose and Swiss Kicks, Natasha Theory, Jackson Thomas. All Day Monday, Unified Sisters, and Jen Noel. So check that show out, it's going to be awesome. On Saturday, December 1st, 8 o'clock, Flint Local 432 presents Midwest, Call in the Cavalry, the Vaudevillians, the Threads, Lobster, etc., and more. We have our own guest, Penis Philbin, going to be doing a show at Churchill's Bar and Grill on South Saginaw Street, December 7th. And then following December 8th, Saturday, they're going to be out in Clyde with the Nightcap. We'll talk to them more about that later in the show. December 13th, there's an open mic night and jam at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Imlay City with Scott Seaman. Contact Scott or Sage. So that's Sage dead.
Oh yeah.
Contact Scott or Sage about it. December 21st, you can get involved at the Elms Gallery with Ariel Simone doing something at the Elms Gallery. Also, December 21st, 7 o'clock, it is the end of the era, end of the world party at Michigan Compassionate Care Center.
The last party you ever attended?
1222 Glenwood Avenue with Flint Underground, featuring Tara Moore, Pauly at Everett, other artists, other musicians. We'll actually have to talk to him about that later in the show. And then December 31st, Drop Fest lineup competition for next year's Drop Fest, which is a dubstep festival done by Jennie and Sage. And you can find more information about that on the Drop Fest page. And also,
I wanted to mention that I'm going to be on a radio show on Black Friday. It's Washington, D.C. based show called Anything Goes, and the host is Bennett Pomerantz. Sorry, I can't say his name very well. Pomerantz. And he's also having two other guests, Candy O'Donnell and Rachel Thompson. And we're going to be discussing, amongst other things, I'm going to be talking about my books. And that will be archived too. So if you don't see it on Black Friday at 10 o'clock at night, you can see it. You can listen to it later. You can't actually see it at all, to be honest with you. But anyway, and the address is right here. Okay.
Cool. And that's our events.
Yeah. So now that we're filming at the Flint Local 432 on 1st Street, we're upstairs, and our costs have went way down. So if you would be interested in being an underwriter and supporting Flint's coolest grassroots organization, then it's only $10. And
$10.
Yeah, only $10.
What do you get for that?
You get to have your commercial on. We'll either talk about your show a little JPEG of your business and do a voiceover, or if you have a little commercial. So it's $10 for either 2 30-second spots or a 1 minute spot. In fact, we have some underwriters today. If you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, let's check them out.
Page's Bookstore is locally owned and located at 132 West 2nd Street in downtown Flint at Buckham Alley. It is a showcase for local authors and artists. Please visit Page's during the second Friday Art Walk in downtown Flint.
Stressed? Well, get out of the mainstream and go on a quest, a Johnny Panther quest, offering tranquil adventures through the Everglades of Michigan by boat, romantic escapes, wildlife, birding. Travel 18,000 acres of twisting river and marshlands. Witness nature, see eagles, deer, beaver in their natural environment, and enjoy breathtaking sunsets. Right here in Michigan, tours leave from Flint and Saginaw. Rated a gem attraction by AAA. Call Johnny Panther Quests at 810-653-3859.
Alright, and we're back.
With
Our first guest, Penis Philbin. Well, welcome you guys to the show. We got Jason and Jimmy.
Yeah, how's it going?
Doing all right. How are you guys?
Awesome. Thanks for having us up.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you.
Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been trying to get you on the show for a long time now. I saw your act at the Elms Gallery. It was the first time I finally got to see it. And we had so much fun. It
was a good time.
Yeah,
it was a fun time.
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Well, I was figuring in case it breaks up, then I can always jump and clean up out of here through that space thing.
Space thing?
That's a heater, dude.
Anything that's silver looks spacey to me.
Yeah, that's a heater.
You know, because NASA's not, and they don't ever have yellow spaceships. They're always silver and white.
Yeah.
Say silver. That's the space.
That has to do with the heater, so. Yeah, thanks.
How long have you two been together as a comedy team?
about, I don't know, how long we've been doing, we were in a band for, I don't know, about 10 years, and then we,
What was your band?
Trunk.
Trunk?
We had played around Flint all
Drunk?
over.
You were drunk?
Yeah, we were drunk most of the time, especially this guy, but no, it was a
Okay.
trunk, like a car trunk.
Yeah, we were pretty,
Get drunk.
we were pretty hardcore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yeah, we're kind of cool.
It was, we kind of, I don't know, had a little Black Sabbath influence to it. I don't know. We had a short, I guess you would call him a little person who used to rock with us. He didn't really rock.
Roy,
Yeah,
I know Roy.
Roy
I've seen you guys, I've seen you
Like
guys
one
play.
of my
the
best
machine
friends
shop.
ever. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, and one of you, oh, that was the craziest show I ever saw at the machine shop. They were all dressed up like jesters, and when you had Roy in short, and you had him in a mask and a costume. And I really, when I first saw that, I don't know if I like this because I thought it was a child.
Oh,
and he was like saying bad things and doing weird stuff. I thought, it's probably not a good thing.
No, he's actually older than I am.
And,
So, yeah.
then when he took his mask off, or when I realized he did the break dancing.
Yeah,
And
the worm.
then the thing that
The world's worst worm, by the way.
Yeah. You
It was like he humped the ground one time. That was like this kind of scooted across the ground.
yeah,
Rolled
that
on
was
his
a child.
back.
It was very disturbing.
He had quite a belly, so he just rolled on his belly. But yeah, he was a fun time.
So anyway, but then the thing that really kind of almost made me kind of nervous is that it involved a little bit of fire. You set the other one's foot on fire. And I thought, oh my God.
That's why we hired Roy originally when he was
Yeah, he
scared
was
to
hired
death
to
of fire.
set me on fire.
But he was scared to death of fire, so
Yeah.
he would like go like this and he would jump back and he'd go like this and jump back and he'd never get lit.
We got it one of
His
those large
parents probably told him not to
barbecue.
do that.
Probably, yeah.
We got him a long barbecue liner and stuff. He could never do it, so we took the safety off. You don't ever take the safety off. You don't take the safety off.
You don't take the safety
Yeah, it's that safe. It's right there, it's safety.
That's his Roy impersonation. Oh yeah, Roy's one of my best friends though, yeah. I love him.
Yeah,
Oh,
we love Roy,
you know what? I didn't realize that was you that I was watching that night.
Yeah.
It was like it was a long time.
Well, that's kind of was the transition. Nobody ever knew whether to take it seriously or not, you know. So it was like,
Well, you know, you're incognito because you guys were like in costumes and stuff.
yeah.
so
We're
it's-
doing songs called
Suit all
Future
the time,
AT.
and I got Roy a matching poo suit at a garage sale. My mom saw a little kid's poo suit at a garage sale. And bought, because I already had a poo suit of my own. What grown man doesn't have a poo suit? Yeah, so I was just so happy. I was like, oh my God, so we had matching poo suits, you know?
Except for Roy was like 4 inches too tall, so we had to cut the middle of his out and put a piece of carpet in there. So it was like so carpet in the middle of it.
It almost looked like it fit unless you were up close. And you're just like, why do you have a carpet around your dog?
Just a belly strap of carpet. Yeah, it looked weird. It was fun. So.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, that's and when people used to come up to us and go, "You guys are supposed to be music, or are you supposed to be funny?"
And we didn't even know. So it was like, whatever, you know, just trying to have a good time. So.
Yeah, try to do something different.
Yeah, took that into doing comedy, I guess you would call it. So,
So where did you guys get your name? Penis Philbin.
Well, see, for a while there we started like before shows doing me and Jay as a fake acoustic act named Penis Philbin.
tell them where you came up with the name, though.
I don't know. I was thinking of stupid names that Jay would just get mad at me for. We were thinking of names for Trump, and I used to just all day long. And one day I just thought of Penis Philbin because Regis Philbin, you know, to annoy Jay.
But then he told me a 10-minute long story how he used to work at Red Robin or someplace, and Regis Philbin came in and plugged up the toilet, and he had to clean it out, and then he went around giving everybody else $50 tips while he was in plunging the toilet. So he's like, yeah, that's what he wanted to wreck Regis. Yeah, that's what he told me. So I was like, okay, let's go with it. I thought it was good time. Yeah, I don't know. What do you do? So.
But we used to kind of do a fake rock act as Penis Philbin, an acoustic guitar band. And most people really thought we hated each other. You know, it was just two guys not getting along acoustically on stage.
Yeah, it was a
Setting each
little.
other on fire.
Well, no, we left that behind. We tried to grow out of that, but we'll see. Sometimes I'd like to light his face on fire. But he doesn't drink anymore, though, so it's a lot better.
Flammable to me,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, many a day I had to put some kind of ointment on my toes from that fire. You know, you get way drunk and you don't know you light your foot on fire.
You don't know when to quit.
Yeah.
Like, when do I put this out?
They're laughing, let's do it again. Let's save it.
off in the crowd every time I squirted lighter fluid on it.
Yeah, oh, you put lighter fluid.
Yeah, I used lighter fluid.
We took a pair of boots just like those and they wouldn't catch on fire, so we sanded them with a piece of sandpaper. And then as soon as they would hold lighter fluid then, so then they would spray the lighter fluid on it, light it on fire, and the lighter fluid would burn, and the boots wouldn't burn.
Don't do this at home.
Yeah, no. Children, no.
They're professionals.
Yeah, you're using that word loosely. So.
We played Harpo's back in the old days, and
Harpo's in Detroit.
Yeah, in Detroit, and the bouncer was really upset because I did that, you know?
Yeah.
And then I climbed up on
It's probably a cozy
Yeah, well then he climbed on top of the speakers that were as tall as this ceiling and jumped off and did the world's worst looking splits. I wish you'd do the splits for him tonight, it would be awesome. Actually, in a clip later, well no, you don't do them there either, but I wish you would. So yeah, you should jump off of this and do the splits.
Yeah, I used to do it off of high places, which probably wasn't a great idea. At one time, I don't know if I can tell this story, but I'll tell it. You can edit it out if you Our bongo player, who was not a very good bongo player, but used to bring a lot of fun stuff to the party.
You remember Trunk? We had a bongo player in Trunk. I don't know.
At one time, yeah, but he wasn't there all the time. He was out there.
Yeah.
Well, he comes up to me and he goes, "Stick out your tongue." So I stuck out my tongue. And he squirts one of them little mint droppers on my tongue, you know, like peppermint.
It looked like a Visine bottle.
Yeah, but it was some kind of mint drop. He says, "Oh man, dude, you just took as much liquid acid as I've ever seen anybody take."
As he's putting it on his tongue, it's like,
Yeah, it's like, wow, why was he doing that much? And you just kept holding your tongue out. I was like, well, you never said stop.
It really wasn't acid, or was he just messing with
It was
no, it was acid. I will vouch it was acid because none of them acted normal that night. I was the only person who didn't hold my tongue out. So I was like, what the hell is going on here? It's the craziest thing. He climbed on the speakers that were almost as tall, you know, they were like 15 feet tall. It was crazy.
And then it splits off. And there was like 8 people there, you know. There was some crummy bar in Detroit, the IROC. I don't even know if it's still there.
No, that was at Harpo's, but there was 8 people there. Yeah, I think 30 people showed up right after we left. You know, it's like we got off stage and people actually came in. But I wonder why.
Did you hurt the next day?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This thing was purple. It looked like, it was like this big when we left. He goes, I think I should go to the hospital. I was like, you can't go to the hospital. You're crazy.
Yeah, and
You're tripping. You know?
I can say this to anybody out there thinking about acid. It sucked. It was not fun. It's just like you're wondering if the doctors are going to have to cut off my head. It's not a good time. It was terrible.
Oh, was it?
I just sat in the minivan going, "They're going to have to cut my leg off, man. They're going to have to cut my leg off." And Jason's going, "Roll down your pant leg. What cute."
I thought I was going to throw up. They're all wasted going, "Oh, that looks awesome." I was like, "Put your pant leg." It was just purple and orange. It was orange. I don't know.
No, I don't know, man.
3 days later, it looked totally normal.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it didn't look normal. It was just the acid.
I mean, it was like this. No, I wasn't on acid. It was purple and huge, so I don't know. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was a weird
I sat on his couch and listened to the bongo player laugh like a lunatic at Roger Rabbit. And,
Yeah, I wanted to have sex with Roger Rabbit's wife. It was a weird time. So.
I'm really bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's my favorite line.
It was a terrible night. Yeah. You know, you get into music thing, you get big, and I'm gonna jump on speakers. People will be posting this on the internet. Nobody ever posted
It wasn't
it.
There was there.
Oh, was there?
It was like, well, there
Well,
was.
if you guys ever want to do that again, I'll come with my video camera. We can videotape it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I don't think I've got a lot of
Yeah, we do.
It's not
video
good.
camera.
Yeah, I think I can.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Everybody at home.
I learned this from MC Hammer.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh,
The look on your face was priceless. Oh, I don't know if I did that right.
Unfortunately, there was less than 8 people this time
Yeah.
to see it.
This was a way better crowd, though, trust me. This is a way better crowd. So, I don't know.
Yeah, we played some shows, man. We did a show in Wise Guys.
Oh, yeah, like your face on fire.
Yeah,
That's where I got
truck
that.
is like all bikers, just big, mean bikers, and they were not into our public enemy, hardcore rap stuff.
Yeah.
There was like stuff like light your face on fire.
There was a chalkboard right next to the pool table, right on the way into the bathroom, and I walked by it and it says, "I hope that bald effer lights his effing face on fire." And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And the dude was just looking at me all mean, and I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. So.
Yeah, but comedy was a lot more like, I guess people got that we were funny, you know, when you go do comedy. It's a little less.
Instant gratification. You go on and you tell a joke and people laugh and you're like, okay, then we're having a good time.
That was better than being a funny rock and roll act.
That nobody cared about.
Yeah.
Nobody cared.
It was great, except like I said, I was a little disappointed at first, but once I figured it out,
And I think
that was a lot of fun.
I think too back then and at the time we would just, you didn't know if we were joking or what.
We didn't know how to take
machine
ourselves.
shop. I just expected music.
Yeah, because we used to do the Metropolis around here.
Yeah.
And when back in the old days, back in the 90s.
Early.
And we did weird stuff back then. Like, we didn't have the fire back then.
We broke guitars though.
Yeah, we used to have fake.
Have people come up, you know, people playing in the crowd who yell stuff come up.
And then
hit them with the guitar.
That's great.
They didn't like it that much. You did too, fire, because you lit the guitar on fire, threw it on the floor, and did the splits on it, and it shot right into that crowd full of people, and they went freaking out with the fire extinguisher and everything else. You did too.
Was that the last time you played there?
They closed down shortly thereafter. I don't know, I mean like a month or so.
I don't think we had
No, we didn't have anything to do with that.
They were the death rows.
Yeah,
More
than that,
Oh, who cares, you know?
Yeah, well, you know how Flint goes. One day you're on top, and the next day, you know, you're the Metropolis who's been closed for 12 years.
Yeah, we used to think of stupid stuff to do that we thought was hilarious. Have you ever heard of, what's his name, Alejandro Jodorowsky? He does like Mexican, like weird arty films. One time he took a bunch of his movies and cut them together, and it played them behind us on a screen.
No, in front of us at the machine shop.
Yeah,
We look, the screen comes down, and so we all
stood
play
behind
behind
the
the screen.
Yeah, it had like the El Topo weirdness, and then
That was for 7 people, I think.
yeah. We just cut a bunch, and it's just all kinds of weird, any weird 70s, 80s movie we could find. Weird
A lot of frogs, just explosions, and mannequin punching, and it's a weird movie. If you've never seen it, Holy Mountain is definitely
Holy
one.
Mountain. Yeah.
So if you can even find it, this guy has it. So
Yeah, we used my Xbox and just
rewind things over and over again, and then
and just shook the camera with the joystick. Just cheap filmmaking at its
Chili
best.
Yeah, watch Holy Mountain and you'll know Chili Dog. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a horrible movie.
There's a scene where a guy's
Don't tell him.
his penis explodes.
His penis
No, the old lady, old chicken
Chops
lady,
it off.
chops it off.
The lady in a tray of chickens chops this guy's wiener off, and chili just comes out. Looks like somebody sold a chili dog. It's like the budget's so low that they just use chili for guts.
We had to slow it down and rewind it all these times, and we finally noticed, we were like, holy crap, there's beans. You know,
That was nice to hear. Maybe
Chili dog.
You know, I don't know what it's made out of.
Chicken tree lady. It's a good movie though. Chicken, you know, and there's a chicken tree lady in it, and a chili dog scene.
Yeah, there's an old man with the jaguar head. No, he's got jaguar head boobs. He's got boobs, and then they turn into jaguar head.
And shoot milk out of the mouth. Yeah.
Strange.
Why are you talking about this?
I don't know, guys.
What's your guys' show looking for church shows? What kind of shenanigans are you thinking of bringing down there?
It's hard to say. The normal shenanigans, I guess. It'd be about a half-hour set we'll be doing. We're gonna bring a friend along with us to probably, warm up the crowd, do a few minutes, and there'll be some bands afterwards. He hasn't got the bands together yet, but
That's cool.
the one at Clio the next night where we MC a open, what is it?
Contest. Yeah, we got a comedy contest going on, and we do a show every month, every second Saturday of every month in Clio.
The next one after that will be like January 12th.
We're doing a contest for the next like 3 months.
Which is basically an open
And then
mic.
other than
And
that-
so-
And then get in.
At the end, somebody, yeah, it's free to get in, and comics, you can book in advance through us if you get a hold of us, but it's free to do and everything, and at the end, we have 3 weeks of contest, and at the end, we'll have a finals, so it'll be 3 months of contests actually, but 3 different contests. At the end, there's a finals. Whoever wins that walks away with $300, and then the second place will get $50, and a paying gig which will also be at the nightcap. Later on in the future, after the first of the year, if the world's even still around, the 21st or whatever.
Yeah, but Mayans didn't have toilet paper, so like they really knew the world's gonna end here.
Mayans.
The Mayans, everybody says the world's the Mayans. Yeah, the
I
Mayans.
thought you were talking about the Mayans, but I think something. Mayans.
How do you know it's Mayans?
Everybody says Mayans.
Well, the Mayans. I think it sounds better Mayans.
Mayans.
Yeah, but anyways, they say the world's gonna end. That's why, because the Mayans.
I know.
The Mayans.
Mayans,
yeah.
What did toilet paper have anything to do with it?
They didn't have toilet paper. So you're gonna tell me that people that didn't have toilet paper could predict the end of the world? Like they're that? I mean, that's a pretty big prediction. Like if you ask me.
I don't know, I guess that one guy not too long ago had toilet paper and he couldn't get it right, so.
Are you going to start up on toilet paper for December 21st? Just in case?
I think toilet paper will still be around.
I just don't think that people didn't have
the same, but toilet paper finally like
They might
most
have
things.
their plumbing.
Yeah, they can use that paper.
I don't know, but I can't even pronounce the name.
Use my paper.
Can't
Don't use my paper. Just hold on with it.
I couldn't even pronounce it, so I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know that much about the Mayans.
Yeah, mayonnaise, he knows more about it than his brains are made on it.
So I'm going to show a clip of you guys, people that don't know still kind of what the act's about, because I think we got a lot of funny stuff here, but they might be like a little up in the air still. Whether you're doing heavy metal or light yourselves on fire.
Yeah,
There's
no more of that.
form of it is.
Yeah.
So you want to start with this clip for us?
You brought the clip.
It's a song for the ladies.
All right.
Fellas. Yeah, you know, fellas, take it outside. So.
Is there anything?
Fellas, take it outside.
Take it outside, fellas. So.
Anything else you want to say before we go to the clip? Because I think after that we'll probably have an next guest on.
Yeah, like
What?
we talked a lot about our rock stuff, but like our comedy now is not like fire.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with
No,
it.
they won't hurt you.
No,
Yeah, no craziness.
Yeah, no, we're just out to have a good time. I play an acoustic, we rock a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
do some songs, have a good time.
Have some jokes.
Argue about some stupid stuff. He says a lot of dumb stuff. You never know what he's gonna say. So.
So what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, or what you're gonna mispronounce the mains. I don't know what you're talking about, the mains. So I want to say thanks for having us out, though, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Oh,
Appreciate you
yeah,
guys coming on the
yeah,
show.
yeah. Hey, but stay here a minute and we'll watch the clip.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Wow. Hello, what's up? I'm Jason. This is Jimmy. We're Penis Philbin. We're a power folk trio from Brooklyn, New York. We're not Penis Philbin, first of all. Do you even know what a trio is? It's a bunch of dudes in a band. A bunch, huh? You got any idea how many? There's no law on how many guys can be in a band, dude. No, but there is a law of how many guys can be in a trio, and it's 3. So you're pretty much retarded. But anyways, I don't even know what power folk is, and we're actually from Flint, Michigan. So we got a little song we're gonna do for you.
Hey. There's Flint here?
Somebody wooed.
Oh, man. Flint's like a lot like Lansing, except somebody dropped an AIDS bomb on Lansing.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same, but or it could be a meth bomb, either one. You ready to do this song?
Not yet.
Wow.
I'm in love with Lindsay Lohan.
Really? Really?
Yeah, but her boyfriend, that Sam Ronson dude.
Sam Ronson dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch that dude in the face, man. Oh, twerk.
Yeah, that dude's a real asshole, but that dude's also a chick.
Nah.
Swear to God.
He always wears those Frank Sinatra hats.
Yeah.
He looks like a dude.
Yeah, well, he is a she, so yeah.
Well,
You're shit out of luck there, so you ready to shut up and do this song?
yeah.
Okay, here it goes.
We are Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin.
We've been doing this for about 22 years now,
It's actually our second show.
and we've been all around the world, from Egypt to Africa,
Egypt's in Africa, dumbass.
From Antarctica to Antarctica.
I don't even know where the hell Antarctica is.
From the shores of Gili.
What? Geely is a fucking Jennifer Lopez movie.
I heard it in the national anthem once.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
When I went to school. And everywhere we go, beautiful women come up to me. And I see some beautiful women here tonight. How you doing, my blue-haired vixen? I like older ladies. Who's single? Who's single? Let's see your hands as single ladies.
Hey, would you knock this off? Every time we play anywhere, he's always like, oh, ladies, hey, Link,
I got a phone number here, dude.
Possibly, but I'm just sick of it.
She'll give me the good parking spots, dude.
Can we just do this song? Can you just stay out with the ladies for 5 minutes? I mean, we got 5 minutes here. Now we probably got like 3 minutes, so.
Alright, do this song. Penis Philbin is here to make sure that you don't eat poisonous mushrooms.
We're pretty good at that.
So if you see me spying on your family in the woods, no matter what your daughter says I showed her out in the woods, I was just making sure she didn't eat poisonous mushrooms.
Creep.
That's what I told the judge. When you show a young girl your mushroom, that's like saying, if you see this in the woods, don't eat it.
It's also criminal sexual conduct, too.
We are Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin.
We are Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin.
We are the world
and the children.
Penis Philbin is going to conquer Mars, take over Mars, and rule all the people that live there.
Shouldn't be too hard. There's not a lot of people there.
How many people do you think are there?
I don't know, like 0?
It should be easy to conquer then.
Pretty good odds.
And then we're evolved to breathe the Martian air.
There's no air on Mars. They don't even have an atmosphere to like hold the air in.
Then we'll evolve to breathe the not air and the ecosphere.
Are you a scientist or something?
Pretty much.
Sounds like.
And then we'll take off our spacesuits and get naked.
What? I'm just trying to do a song. I don't want to hear about you getting naked. If we're on Mars, I don't want to see you getting naked. I mean, that's just disgusting, dude. You look at your face. Like, look how well you shave. Your balls gotta look disgusting. Keep your freaking spacesuit on, dude. I don't want to.
Don't talk about my balls in front of chicks, dude. There's like a bachelorette party here and stuff, man. I might score it.
I know, right here. We're getting wild, too.
Who's getting married? You're getting married to me.
Whether you want to or not.
We are Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin.
We are Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin.
We're gonna conquer Mars.
Probably, yeah.
We are the Martian world.
And the Martian children.
Penis Philbin stands for truth, justice, and the pursuit of vaginal secretions.
What? That is like one of the most disgusting things I've ever heard in my life, dude. It's just absolutely, totally disgusting.
I'm sorry, dude. I heard it in a rap song, and I thought it'd be cool.
Well, I'm sorry Jimmy just ruined the show, but that's all we've got for you.
Wait. I gotta close it, dude. I'll bring it back. I'll save the show. I saw this in MC Hammer video, and I think I can do it, too.
Sounds like it should be awesome already. I can't wait to see this. Do you need me to get out of your way or something?
This is gonna be cool. Never done this before.
What in the hell did you do that for?
I saw it in a rap video. I thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, once again, dude, you thought wrong. Maybe you're just too stupid to watch rap videos, man. You got anything to say about that?
I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, well, you guys heard it here first. Jimmy will be appearing tonight through probably Saturday at Sparrow Hospital up the road. He's gonna have his balls reattached. You got anything else to say?
We're Penis Philbin.
We're not Penis Philbin, but thanks a lot. Have a nice night, folks.
Jason and Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen.
gotta say penis Philbin. You are penis Philbin.
That is so funny. Aren't those guys funny? I really had a good time at their shows that I've been to, and they're really fun. So anyway, but now we're back, and we're here with Tom Sumner. He snuck in.
And I don't light myself on fire.
And you're not going to do that for us
You
tonight.
got that voice.
Let me read a little bio here that I've prepared. Tom Sumner is the host of Tom Sumner program on Flint's News Talk 1470 WFNT Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. And he was also a drummer for some pretty famous bands, the Drifters, Del Shannon, just to name a couple. And he is a writer. You've written 3 books now, right? And they're all about, aren't these stories about your adventures? You've had some pretty interesting times.
It was so much easier when there were just 2.
Yeah. Let me hold one.
Because I can, yeah, you can hold
Yeah,
one.
okay,
We can hold them
there
like
we go.
that. You
And
can see
where
it.
are these books
Oh,
available?
they're backwards.
So this is,
Like
this
this.
is lexicursion.
That
This
last
is the
part
first
was
one.
for left-handed people.
So this is the haircut trilogy?
It is. Well, it's accidentally the haircut trilogy. It actually doesn't have anything to do with a haircut at all. It actually started out as a blog on MySpace. Remember MySpace? They used to have MySpace. Well,
Some people still do.
yeah, I was on there so I could spy on my kids. And actually I was stalking a woman, I think, initially, and found out my kids were on there. But what happened was is people would write stories on MySpace, blogs and stuff, like what a drag it was they couldn't find any place to smoke at Cedar Point, you know? And I think, that's not fun. You know, I mean, they're just whining about stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I went and got a bad haircut. Not on purpose, not so that I could write a bunch of books about it, but it just happened. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to put a blog up that was, you know, about something funny that happened, or, you know, something that was unusual, and, you know, then, you know, use punctuation and spelling and stuff. So I wrote this thing, and I posted it up on MySpace, and I got a bunch of funny responses to it, you know, from people saying, wow, this is great. So I started doing it, like every week. I would put something up, you know, some random, you know, you mentioned some of the bands that I played with, and I was on the road for many years. And I would tell some road stories, and I would tell stories about my kids when they were growing up, and, you know, sometimes just observe, you know, just talk about, you know, anything in the news, you know, like the Mayans, or, you know, the end of the world, or whatever. I mean, is that supposed to be Mayans? Anyway, but I would just write about those things, and then I ended up putting it together in a book. And that was this first book. All I wanted was a haircut, because I went and got a haircut, wrote the first blog, and that's all I could think of for a title. And then when the second book came along, I thought, well, you know, I've already got this one that says something about a haircut. So the second book, I decided to call A Little Off the Top, because that was a really cool play on words, because they're just, you know, these are just thoughts off the top of my head, or, you know. And then the third one was the really hard one to come up with. But I ended up calling it Just Parted in the Middle, which kind of speaks to my political views. In fact, there's a great joke about why the wasp crosses the road. You know, wasp, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Why does he cross the road?
Why?
To get to the middle. Anyway, so I thought, well, I'll call it Just Part of the Middle, and I went, hey, there's 3. It's a trilogy. And that's how it became the haircut trilogy. It was all completely by accident.
But they're all the same thing, right? They're blogs that you, from your website?
Yeah, but they're completely different.
What's the time span between the first book, the second book, and the third book? In terms of what's collected?
Roughly a year apiece.
Okay.
You know, not exactly. In the third book, there's somewhere in the middle it says, there's a note, you know, and it says, no, I stopped writing here for about a year. And it picks up again. Because mostly they're weekly blogs, and they're consecutive and stuff. And they make really great Christmas presents.
Is it almost a compulsion?
For people you don't like very much.
Yeah, is it almost a compulsion, the blogging?
No.
Really?
It was blood, sweat, and tears. It was torturous. I hated it. I couldn't wait until I could just make books and
Can you see yourself being a better writer from the first book to the third book in terms of the individual pieces?
Yes and no. That's actually a great question, because I really didn't start writing with just this one first blog, the haircut story. I had done a lot of professional writing. I had written for a couple of magazines. I had done some speech writing, some ghost writing. I had done some institutional public relations work and writing and that kind of thing. So I was a fairly experienced writer. I had just never written anything for fun or for myself. And it really was fun. I kid about it being rough, and I did stick myself to a schedule.
How did you go from being a drummer to doing all of this stuff? That's what I'm curious. It's kind of a big leap, isn't it? I mean, you're a writer.
Sounds like you had some experience.
You're a talk, radio host. I mean, it seems like that's such a night and day.
I just keep trying stuff.
Yeah.
I just keep trying stuff. I played drums all my life and never thought that was going to be a serious career. And, people kept telling, it's funny how it works out. I started out playing drums, and then I thought, people kept telling me, when are you going to get a real job? What are you going to do? What are you going to fall back on? In about a minute, nobody's going to like the way you play, and, you have to go back to reality. So I kept getting into these other things. And so I took journalism in college. I got some jobs doing a stringer, doing that kind of stuff. And, I never got anywhere with any of that. So I kept falling back on playing, And so everybody wanted me to have a job to fall back on. Every time I tried to get one, I'd fall back on playing. I'd go on a road again, and, it all get good.
You still play?
Yeah. I'm playing at the Hitchin Post in Lapeer on Thursdays, and with a band called the Whiskey Brothers, and it's just a bunch of old farts like me, and
we like whiskey.
We just music. It's kind of an open mic blues thing. We have a lot of people come in and play with us, and we host the night. We play a set, and it's just open mic. We have all kinds of different things going on, but it's primarily blues. And we do the same thing on Wednesday nights at the Outer Limits in Davison. And I play, I think, one Sunday a month at Cooley Lake, the old Cooley Lake Inn. It's called at the waterfront now, but it's still on Cooley Lake, so everybody calls it the Cooley Lake Inn. And I do that one Sunday a month, I think. And then I pick up some other things here and there. So yeah, I still play when I can.
Well, how does somebody keep track of you? Are you on Facebook?
I am. I'm on Facebook all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. Is that where your blogs out primarily?
They're not online anymore. I took them off, and the only place you can get them is from these books, which are available at Page's Bookstore in downtown Flint, and Stir the Imagination in Goodrich, and Rethinking It in Durand, or in the trunk of my car.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Yeah, a lot of fun authors
So,
like that.
tell me a little bit about your talk radio. This
that's
like,
cool.
Seems like the perfect thing. You have kind
You
of
got a
cool
good voice
essays.
for
That's
it.
basically what your job would be. This is just kind of,
Well, it's a lot like what you guys are doing, except I don't have to worry about visuals and what it looks like. In fact, I actually like radio better for that, because I think when people are concerned about what they're looking at, they don't listen. They listen differently.
Yeah.
And so for talk, radio works really well, because you can do a bunch of other things while it's going on. I mean, you just have the radio on and drive down the road, which is where most people listen to it. Which is unfortunate for me, because it's a very small station, so if you drive very far, you lose it fairly quickly. But it's a good fit for me. The company that owns it owns Cars, Banana, Q, and Town Square Media. They've been buying up radio stations in media markets around the country. And with their AM stations, which WFNT is, they are encouraging them to do what's called hyper-local, make it all about local people, and I like that part of it. So, and it's fun for me, because I have a lot of different interests. I have musicians on and comedians, but I also have politicians on and people that are involved in public affairs things, some of the nonprofit organizations and stuff. We do talk, and I play some old, some old comedy, and I play usually a piece of music every day, always local, always by somebody local.
Well, you are very similar to our show, but only in a radio format.
Yeah.
Yeah, we concentrate mostly on
and it's commercial radio, so it's there are some aspects to it that are a little.
Be careful.
A little more formal than what you're doing, but only slightly. And
can't say bad words.
Which ones?
Can you talk about acid?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. I did have a guy on who his great grandmother 8 times removed was a Salem witch.
Oh, wow.
And then appeared to him in ball lightning.
Oh.
And
that's a good story.
He now, channel isn't the right word, but he now thinks her thoughts and knows what she knows. And she wasn't really a witch. And apparently nobody ever really was. They were all trying to be these 10 original beings that seeded the earth. Stay with me as it gets.
Is this a movie?
This is in the Flint area?
No.
Okay.
No, this is universal. And so this guy.
I think I saw a cartoon about this. Can we go ahead?
Probably while doing acid. But the guy's deal is that these 10 original beings that seeded the earth came here from another planet. And just went about, living and knocking around and stuff. And now it's like, I don't know, a gazillion years later, and they're all still around, but they don't know who they are. So it's like he's trying to get the band back together.
Oh, wow.
And so he's written these books. He's from St. Louis or someplace. Anyway, his hope is, see, he doesn't buy into the whole Mayans thing. This whole idea that the Mayan calendar ends on December 21st. No. It's 2025. And it has nothing to do with the Mayans or running out of toilet paper or anything. It's
nice round figure.
Reunification of the band.
Yeah. Well, no, they're, as a group, their synergy. See, this is the thing that's cool. Like old Frankenstein movies. I'm starting to go like Christopher Walken. I'm bouncing off the thing, but like in Frankenstein movies, the essence of life comes from electricity, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a new thing when that was written.
Yeah, lightning, and it's alive.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's thing is it's sound waves, it's frequency. And these 10 beings, their synergy is strong enough to reset the Earth frequency and save the planet.
Wow.
That's the whole deal.
So you had him on your show?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you got it in there.
I would love
A
that
couple,
for
3
him on our
times.
show.
Oh, he's a riot.
Yeah.
And he'd do it, but
Well,
it'd be by phone because he's in St.
okay.
Louis.
Well, I just want to be friends with him because if he's right, I want to make sure that I'm in the right camp,
Yeah, it's called, the book's called, promoting this other guy's book, but The Strong Witch Society, The Diary of Mary Bliss Parsons.
If you had written a blog about talking to this guy, you could have said it's in my book. You can read my book.
That's right. I could.
But it's not.
I didn't do
It's the
that.
4th book.
That'll be in the next trilogy.
Are you working on another series?
No, I'm not working at anything. I do my radio show every day, and I play drums a couple nights a week, and I'm selling books. By the way, I have books for sale. It's part of the Haircut trilogy.
How much are your books going for?
Oh, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 bucks something. No, actually, they are selling for, this one is 20 and these 2 are 25 each. But I have, at events and stuff, I've been selling all 3 for like 50 bucks. Holiday special.
Yeah,
I've gone
pizza,
mad.
of course. You are a local celebrity, so they would be getting a... He's looking at me. Well, you're
just
on
made his
video.
night. Okay,
No, I guess if anybody really buys that, You know,
Yeah.
everybody really believes that I'm a local celebrity outside them.
Yeah, it helps us out, right?
You know. I should get some cards.
Oh, did you tell us?
I should get some
your-
cards made
did
up
you-
as Tom Sumner celebrity.
Yeah, there
That's how you do
you go. You just tell people who you are and then they believe it. You didn't really tell us any of your funny stories out of the book, so did you have any stories out of the books you want to tell us? Like any of the stories? You were talking about somebody else's story, we weren't talking about yours.
Let's see.
There's something you started to pull out of your
Well,
head.
see, the thing is,
Good memories, man, here.
they're a little strange in that they're not stories that have like a beginning, a middle, and an end, you know, like real writers. It's more like what I just did with the Frankenstein thing.
It's like a discussion.
It's there's usually a theme, and I will tie 2 or 3 stories together in a theme,
Okay.
and then make references to, you know, old movies or, you know, something.
How about the parties? Did you ever go to any of the parties, after parties when you were in band? No. Famous, famous, come on, there's gotta be something about that in there somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, okay, tell us.
No, actually, I will tell you one story, and this is in keeping with my rule that you know, I don't usually tell stories of name names unless the people are dead. And the person and people are dead, so I can. You know,
Oh, okay, so
stories
you can
about-
say the name.
I can't say the name, but this buddy of mine, when we were, we must have been about 12 or 13, and this is in the book, and this story is part of a bigger essay, which apparently the length of the essays are about 4 or 5 pages in the book, but about 2 full pages in real 8.5 by 11 type kind of thing. And it turns out that they're just the right length to keep in the bathroom.
You've timed it.
Yeah, we talked about toilet paper earlier. They
Yeah.
really didn't like it, you know.
Well, and that's why the Mayans did that day, because they ran out of paper.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
what happened.
You know? Oh,
You know,
Jimmy,
have you seen the Facebook post with the guy standing around? He's going, we're all out of paper, you know, we had to stop the calendar, and he goes, well, that's gonna freak somebody out someday. But anyway.
What was your story? Now you still got distracted.
This buddy of mine and I, we were like 12, 13 years old, and I used to take this dance class. And I mean, it was a real silly dance class, ballroom dancing.
Okay.
And, you know, I'd go there, and then I'd get picked up after the class, and then I'd go home. Well, only I got whoever I was riding with, I would have drop me off at the corner. This buddy of mine would pull up, and I'd jump in his car and take off instead of going home. Now we're about 12, 13 years old, and he's got his mom's car because it's their bowling night.
Oh.
And his parents had one of those hook things by the back door with all the keys, so he would just take the keys,
And you
and
didn't
we'd
have
go.
driver's license probably, did you?
Not at 12, but 13.
No,
What was the old day then?
what is this, Kansas?
Yeah.
But he would pick me up, and we'd go out cruising around in the neighborhood in his car. And what happened is, we went over and pulled up in the driveway of this girl I liked,
Okay.
back in the 7th grade, or 8th grade, whatever it was. And her dad came out on the porch.
Yeah.
So my buddy who was driving panicked and backed out of the driveway and hit the car across the street and took off. Turns out there was absolutely no damage to his mom's car, to the car across the street or anything. But we let a couple days go by. And in those days, at where we went to school, there was a police liaison officer. And he was walking through the cafeteria, just walking through, just kind of on patrol or whatever.
And he confessed.
Nope. I told my friend that the girlfriend's dad had gotten his license number and called the cops. So it was only a matter of time before he was coming for him. Okay? So, after his first prescription ran out, they told him I was just messing around. Well, and this is what the essay in the book is about. That event started a chain of practical jokes that got really out of hand. Anyway, but that's one of the stories. And there are.
If you read the book, then we'll get to hear about the rest of the practical jokes.
Yeah. Some of the other practical
jokes. That was like a
jokes.
teaser.
Well, one of them ended up. He got a job. He was a really, really good drummer, and he got a job playing with a band in Toronto. And because of one of the practical jokes, I had a friend of mine. I had this girl call and pretend to be someone working for the health department. And she called to tell him that his name had been given as a possible contact for something. Yeah. So he moves to his new city, and the first day in town, he has to check in with the clinic and go in and go, I think my name's been given as a contact, and he had to get checked for venereal disease the first day in his new town. But those were the kinds.
That's a real fresh start, though.
I've been checked, I'm good. Let's party. But yeah.
So that's funny.
So anyway, I published the thing online.
Okay.
This is before I started putting them together and putting them in books. And I got an email from him.
Oh, okay.
Because he recognized the story. He knew who it was and he read it. And the email just said, I'm glad my mom doesn't have the internet. Even after all these years.
That's great.
Well, so you've got 3 books you talked about. They're at Page's Bookstore.
Page's Bookstore in downtown Flint, Stir the Imagination in Goodrich, and Rethinking It, which is a really cool little art place in Durant, downtown Durant.
Oh, in Durant.
It's very new.
And we can put your name in front here so people can find you on Facebook, maybe? Is that all right?
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Sure.
And make sure you spell it right. Yeah, and that way if we
Right here.
want to get a hold of you,
See, now I wish I had an 800 number. You
We
could call
it
it
in right
800.
here, just get one.
Yeah, or if you have a web,
We'll just put it right there.
MySpace.
No, I don't have MySpace anymore. A friend of mine said, you gotta go to Facebook. That's where everybody's at. So I went to Facebook. God, everybody was there.
Yeah.
They were really there.
Yeah. So look at they're already calling for you.
I know. See,
Yeah.
stuff like that happens to me
So
every
hey,
day.
come on our show and you never know.
That's right.
You'll be famous.
It hasn't even aired yet.
Yeah.
But if people want to get a hold of you, or they at least want to hear you, they can also check you out Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. on Flint's News Talk, 1470 WFNT.
Yes.
How's that?
That's a good newscaster.
It's a good
No,
read.
you want to take us to the underwriters, the commercials now? Do you
Sure.
want to do that?
All you gotta do is say, here's our underwriters.
Really?
No, no,
Well, I mean, you gotta do it.
That's
You can do it in your
Yes.
professional
You
time.
gotta do that?
Hey, this program would not be possible if it weren't for those special people we know as underwriters. Check them out next.
This guy needs my job.
Page's Bookstore is locally owned and located at 132 West 2nd Street in downtown Flint at Buckham Alley. It is a showcase for local authors and artists. Please visit Page's during the Second Friday Art Walk in downtown Flint.
We are now in an undisclosed location, filming at the Decker Street Music Department. And they're here with us now to do a little interview, and then we'll listen to some of their music. That'd be cool.
It's kind of, we're more with them. I think we're, where are we, guys? Are we in your secret studio, your underground lab?
The Eagle's Nest.
The Eagle's Nest. We have landed in the Eagle's Nest. This place is looking really, really nice. Does it, like, inspire you guys to create your music?
You know what?
I love this thing right here. Pauly, you ought to get a good picture of that thing. I don't know what that is.
That's my grandfather.
Looks good for his
I
age.
can see a little resemblance
Must be very
there.
proud.
Yeah, I really, if you put it the other kind of hat on, I think you'd be a dead ringer. I really do.
Now, what the audience can't see at home is we're also in their studio. Pauly, if you want to pan to your right or left here. Pan all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what is this space we're looking at, guys?
Oh, that's where all the magic happens.
Oh, the magic.
Jam room.
Okay, okay.
Jam room.
So we're gonna see some tunes in the jam room in a little bit?
Yeah, we're gonna play a couple for you guys.
Awesome.
Maybe 3.
So, if people don't know at home, how long you guys been a band? How long you been together?
As far as Decker Street, I think we've been playing for a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Sound about right?
Yeah, has it really been that long?
I think so.
Like only yesterday.
Oh, you guys were on the Art Walk video too at the very end for November. So look for the November Art Walk video on FlintUnderground.org, and at the end of it, you will see them playing. You get those really cool lights on you. It was great.
Oh,
Dave had his shirt off. That was so cool. Anyway.
So, Dave, you're the drummer?
Yes, yes.
Percussion master?
Yeah, percussion.
Alright, and Tom, you play
Guitar.
Guitar.
6-string.
6-string guitar. Now, for people at home that don't know, what's your sound? What you guys, what's some of your influences?
It's surf rock all day. All instrumental surf rock.
Very cool.
How do you start playing surf rock in Michigan? Come on.
No, dude, like, I love Dick Dale so much. He's like my guitar hero. And it's like, I love that style, the sound he made. It's like, I want to, like, not replicate it, but, you know, throw my own twist on it.
Oh, see, no, I've never even heard that name before. Who was it?
Really?
Who, I'm sorry. Well, okay, pretend that I don't.
everyone.
Okay, pretend that I don't. Just in case somebody out there doesn't know, you know.
I think he said his biggest hit was probably Miserlou, which was an old folk tune, which he sped up really fast, played as fast as he could. It's like his most famous song.
Yeah, the theme song for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh, with a steel guitar. Oh, that is kind of what that is, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. That's like, I can hear you guys playing something like that.
So you guys always played more of like a surf rock type thing, or is this like a departure from your sounds?
For me, it's kind of a departure from what I used to do. But we also have another project we do here and there, and it sounds nothing like what we do.
Okay, what's your other project?
Rockin' West Indian with Mark Perez on bass, me on guitar, David on drums.
Jenny's asking me to flash the audience right now, and I think what she's getting is that I'm wearing an old Morrisville bridge shirt.
Yes, I did drum for Morrisville.
Or that she really wants me to flash you guys at home, which I'm not comfortable with. Not in this episode.
Hold the bottom of his shirt so everybody can see it.
It's like a Ouija board.
Hold the bottom of his shirt so everybody can see it.
No, it's just.
Like if I was sitting next to you, I would.
That would make Ryan very happy.
No band. Traded some books for it.
Traded some books for that?
Yeah. It was like the last one. So that's like the old band Morrisville Bridge, which had a much different sound. What would you consider that band more of?
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, that was such a mesh of sounds. It was like its own sound in itself.
I remember seeing you guys play at a house party once. And you were like on the kitchen and shit, and like using everything as percussion.
I was using knives, dude, right into her counter. She was so pissed.
Oh, that's so
great.
cool.
That's great.
Tore the kitchen.
Were there big
counter up.
dents in those counter? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have porcelain on my floors. I don't know if I want to use them. They're already cracking. You won't do that there. Sounds cool though.
Can't help it. It's a house party. You gotta get.
Yeah, you gotta play the
rowdy.
house.
For sure.
You're playing the house.
Right, playing the house.
So do you guys get a lot of neighbors calling the cops because you're so rowdy, or that your music's so loud, or it's a pretty chill, understanding neighborhood?
It's only happened like once or twice, but that's because we played like after 2 o'clock, you know. Most of the neighbors are cool, you know, shut down at 10:30, 11.
Okay. Respect the.
Yeah, we've actually had people one time come to the door. Just random people walking down the street, a couple girls, and they said, they're like, "Y'all's gonna be famous one day," and like just walked off. And I was like, "Holy shit, that's like the best fucking compliment like I've ever had."
And they didn't even like want to come in. They just
No, they're just walking by and just.
You guys ever consider doing little free concerts off your porch?
They probably came to the door. They wanted to come in, but then they saw all these white guys that were really stoned, and they thought maybe we'll just compliment them for what.
Yeah,
Keep on walking.
West is their personal chef, right?
Oh yeah, El Gordo. He's El Gordo tonight.
Chef Warrior West.
Hey El Gordo, how's it coming in there?
Yeah, it's going.
So what you guys at home might not have heard, that over our commercial break, which was quite an extensive commercial break, we managed to come all the way over here
to allow these guys to prepare a feast, or their chef El Gordo to prepare a feast for us tonight. So we're gonna get down with, what are you guys making? What is he making?
Chicken parmesan?
Chicken parmesan Alfredo.
Yeah.
Some chicken with some sauce.
Sounds good.
Saucy chicken pasta.
And then after we eat, we get to just sit here while they're playing. Because we'll just, turn the camera on and,
It's a Thanksgiving
take a
weekend
nap
miracle.
and shit,
Oh, yeah.
Listen to music.
Happy holidays to all you guys out there.
For sure. So when are you guys performing publicly next?
End of the World show.
Okay, that's Flint Underground show, right? Up there at
2nd, 23rd, 21st.
The 21st of December?
21st, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, by the way,
You guys are having a show, right?
I don't know if I told him.
No. Yeah,
1222.
1222 Glenwood Avenue, right there.
Mm-hmm.
By Chevy in the Hole.
Tara Moore is like hosting the whole thing.
Oh, it's Tara Moore's show?
Well, part FU, part. It's a hybrid.
Does it cost money to get in?
I believe it's $5 at the door.
Okay.
18 and up, and what have you.
Cool.
Glenwood, which is Gersley, 1222.
For sure. And you guys have rocked up that space before too, right?
A few times.
Yeah.
How many?
That's a great spot. The mini ramp's such a good atmosphere there.
For sure. Good acoustics with what you guys have,
Yeah.
just blast it out.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job up on their stage too, adding lights and stuff and painting it. It looks really nice up there now.
They still got that skate ramp? They had like a half pipe?
Yep.
The half pipe's still there.
It's cool.
There's actually going to be a skate competition going on.
During the show?
Yeah.
No, for real.
Yeah, it's for real.
That was awesome.
No.
You guys skate aficionados?
Fuck no.
I do. I've been skating forever.
Yeah. You should get on the contest.
It's only on the half pipe,
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No street skating, just on the half pipe.
So is that going to be a cash prize money?
Cash money
We're gonna
prize?
Figure out the prize. It could be original artwork, could be t-shirts, could be a cigarette, could be
You gotta make it worth their
It
while,
could be
man.
something. Yeah, it's gonna be worth their while
Some
for sure.
fingertips for your balls.
It could be a. It could be like I think it's just gonna be a mystery box of some sort.
Me and Tom will give them high fives.
That works. That'll be part of the prize.
I won't wash my hands until after. Starting now. I have to high five the dirty ass.
But yeah, it's gonna be rad. It's gonna be a good time. For sure.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the end of the world.
Are you coming,
man.
Jenny?
Pretty heavy.
Yeah, are you talking about the next art walk?
21st.
Next art walk?
No.
Oh,
21st.
Oh, December 21st. Oh, the end of the world party. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Then it's gonna be the end of the world. So I'm gonna be DJing also.
Yeah, there's a lot of people have
If you
parties.
get online and look on Facebook, end of the fifth year is what they're calling it. Tara Moore is hosting it. So you want to talk to Brian or Dion about all that, or Carl.
And do they have like a bomb shelter in case it is the end of the world, or
No,
we have to go
we'll
screaming
probably
into the street?
I'll probably
Or
discuss.
barricades for
Titanic style.
zombies.
Tom, you got a lighter by chance?
Does it have a lot of downstairs windows?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think we have any basement space.
Okay,
Anyway, yeah,
just in case.
but that'll be rad, right?
That food smells good.
And then if any vendors or artists or anybody else wants to be involved, we can work that out easily if you just get it at us. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. This isn't stored
I'm
in
getting
my
comfortable here.
brain.
Any other questions for him, Jenny, Pauly?
Oh, yeah, we gotta like think of something here to ask them to
What do you want us
make
to
up a
do?
conversation.
How many records of breakdown do you got? How many records do you put out? Really?
I don't even know, dude.
Like 3? 2?
One hit wonder.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry. I take that back.
That is BS.
Do you guys feel it's more of a creative environment that you kind of stay together and you're able to like work at any time?
Hey, cameraman. Hey, the cameraman now.
You guys are terrible at asking questions.
Okay, where did you guys get your name? Did we discuss that yet? where your name came from. We didn't discuss that yet.
Let me tell us this. It's great. It was kind of both of our ideas, really.
Okay.
Dave started getting mail sent to the house under Decker Street Music Department. We had no band name at the time. I was like, let's go with that. Yeah, it kind of had a nice ring to it. That's it.
It has a ring.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
You see it on
And then,
light outside,
and did I show everybody my shirt, right?
It's got a ring.
Did you get my shirt already? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I kind of
pretty
customized mine a little bit, but you know, it's
Yeah.
yours. I think I paid a whole $5 for it. You guys
Got
are,
ripped off.
yeah, you guys are.
That's a good one. It's got a bad
Yeah.
one.
That is a really good one.
I know, I cut into it a little bit though.
That's good.
Got a big neck. That's what it is. So, anyway, I really like you guys' music, and I already mentioned that you guys are on the Art Walk video for November. I don't know if we were filming when I said that or not, but you really are. At the end of that video, it's really cool footage of you with all the colors and everything. I thought it was cool. And Dave took his shirt off. You know.
Jossam did the colors on that.
She did a real good job too.
Really
Yeah,
job.
it's really pretty.
We'll probably be seeing her next Art Walk.
Was that the whole show?
She basically did the whole show except Mom's Soul and the Nuts.
No, I think she did. It was just like on the ceiling.
Yeah,
Well, we turned on those nice lights.
probably
too.
did. You know me.
But no, did you guys videotape the whole show? The whole show?
For me?
I mean, is it
For
up
Art
on
Walk video?
Yeah.
No, it's only about maybe 2 songs. But it's at the end of the Art Walk video.
Oh,
I get tired of hanging onto that video camera just like learning to dance, you know?
I didn't even know you were filming that.
And I was dancing too. I was like dancing while I was holding the camera, you know, it was just, it's too cool. Anyway, but
So in a second here we'll be going to. You guys are gonna rock it out for us.
Yeah, we have enough one start.
Yep.
Is there like a track name for the first song you're gonna open up with?
Yeah, the first song is called 1965. We'll follow it up with a song called Plegro. And then we'll do the newest one we wrote, which is Oklahoma Shakedown.
1965. What's that about?
You
You weren't even born then.
1965.
How was it?
Essentially, they said when they said that was the year surf rock had died. Like surf rock really only lasted from like 61 to 65. It's such a short era of music.
really?
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
So I wrote the song as like in tribute to the death of surf rock.
What's up?
That is cool. I'm really glad you guys, that you noticed that. 'Cause it
You wanna
makes
get
great.
You want to spot? God damn it!
Who are those people? Well, Pauly, you know too. The
No.
spanking machine. How are you guys? The people that have the leather and
The
spanking
spank
stuff.
crew?
Who are those people? Who is
My
that?
homies.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is it like a? Is it like
No, you
a
get.
tattoo shop too, or something? I mean, like.
You'd
who
have
has
to
all the
just get
merchandise?
spanked. I don't know.
Are you asking them or him? Because
I know. Go ahead. Look at this. And who is the chef again?
Chef Gordo West, right?
Okay, this is beautiful. Here, I'm gonna try this one now.
And how is that?
I really don't know if I want to try for a fish. Okay.
Hello. Hello. You're in the middle of the show. Welcome.
Oh, hey.
And
Oh,
we got a guest and 2 guests.
Our surprise guest.
Hey!
this is really good. Really, it is.
Say what's up to the public.
Just rice and like
What's
I like
up?
it, but I don't know about the fish and myrtle. It freaks me out.
Yeah, it's what I'm chewing on right now, and I'm trying to decide if I like it or not, but I think I do.
That's good stuff.
I've never had this before. It's wonderful. It really is. Okay, and we're back with some more music. I just wanted to say peace out and let them play until we run out of time, huh?
Give it up for Dr. Street Music Department.
Oh, and also thank you, Penis Philbin. And also Tom Sumner for being on the show. Thanks. So peace out.
Peace. Seems really necessary.
Wes? What you got to say to the public?
Welcome to America.
It doesn't have to go on there.
It doesn't have to. It will if it's good enough.
Alright, now.
That.
What's going on with you tonight?
We're here live on location at the Decker Street Music Department, somewhere located near Pearson Park and Decker Street.
In an undisclosed location.
Some undisclosed location. Very specific though.
Where's Decker Street? It's on the west side of town, correct?
It's actually on the east side of town.
No, it's close to Disneyland.
Oh wait, it's on the south side.
Specifics.
West side?
You don't need to
South
tell
side?
specifics about our location.
Northwest, southeast.
Southeast home.
It's in the Flint side.
Yeah.
Park
side. Yeah.
If you can see yourself on film more often.
If I could see myself on film more often.
Bam, there you go.
I'd smile quite a bit less.
Now do the.
I'd be a lot more serious with my.
I'm gonna do the other one. Do steel now.
Blue steel?
Yeah. He's got those two looks, you know.
Let me try the blue steel.
Get in the light more. Get over here. Get all shadows.
Well, actually, he needs to get away from the light because that's gonna be worse. See.
See,
you have to like go on the floor or something. I don't know. lay on your back and do shit, you know.
All right.
Something or other.
All right, blue steel, real quick. What? What's going on right now? One more time.
Oh my God.
Hey, why don't you finish the show? Why don't you interview him, Pauly, and I'll be the cameraman.
Because I don't like to.
Flint Underground. What, B.I.?
Actually, that would be kind of funny if Pauly took one of our places. Like I could take the camera and you can.
What are you doing tonight, sir? How are you helping with the production of the show? Are you a gaffer? Are you a cook? Are you a fan of mandarins?
Would you like a mandarin?
I would love that. This is quite a treat. Oh, I'm sorry, they are tangerinis.